Keith Abell here, shooting another quick blog post. Every year about this time, I take some time to work on my goals and lay out a plan for the new year. And as part of that process, I'm going to reflect back on the past year and make some predictions about what I think is going to happen in 2014. If you enjoy this blog, I want you to be sure to hit the subscribe button found somewhere on the page. And if you found this video on YouTube, then be sure to check out my blog site, aimhighwithkeith.com. It's aimhighwithkeith, it's Keith.com. Just wanted to start out by saying that I'm so grateful to God for bringing so many wonderful opportunities and people into my life in this past year. And I really look forward, with God's help, to continue the progress that I've made in 2013 and carry that over into 2014. It's been 2 years now since I lost my retail pharmacy job, and to date I've never found another position in community pharmacy. However, I did land a consulting pharmacy contract. I'm very happy in this position because it provides me with plenty of time to continue to grow my business and to do self-development and those type of things. Now, I mentioned last year how I made some connections with some high-income earners that took me, under their wings, and as a result of that, I started a home-based business. Well, that home-based business continues to grow with their continued help. My team has grown to nearly 100 team members now. I've got over 200 customers in the company in the past 12 months. It's given me the ability to show others now how they can create additional income and create some time freedom for themselves and for their families while working from home. Now, my blogs are doing well as well. I've got over 29,000 page views on my blogs, 222,000 video views, and over 1.7 million minutes of videos have been watched on my blogs and video blogs for the past year. My team and I have taken an active part in 6 different expos across the country in 4 different states. We've hosted many more speaking events where Dr. Wally, Brandy Brogdon, and myself have been featured speakers. I've produced several radio spots that are being played nationally. I look forward to expanding that role in the radio industry in the near future. We got some guest appearances coming up on some radio shows. With all these accomplishments over the past year, what excites me most, however, are the stories from so many people that have expressed gratitude over the improvements that they've seen in their health by following the advice of Dr. Wallach and taking the 90 for Life challenge that Dr. Wallach has laid out. I've got some guys in a Mennonite community that have just seen some wonderful results in their health. One gentleman in particular that comes to mind, he came to me in January of last year. He had degenerative disc disease so bad that the doctors had maxed out his pain medications. They said the only thing left for him was to have his spine fused together. And this guy's in his early 40s, and he's a Mennonite. So his entire livelihood depends on him being able to do manual labor. So that's not something he wanted to do. He didn't want to have to go through the spinal fusion. So he came to me and Dr. Wallach last January. We got him on Dr. Wallach's bone and joint program. Within a month, he was calling me back saying that he was down to only 6 pain pills a week. By the end of March, he said he had weaned himself completely off the pain medications and he was back to work. And it's just one of dozens and dozens of other things that I've seen happen in this past year, health improvements in people's health, by just following Dr. Wallach and his 90 for Life challenge. Now, looking forward to 2014, there's so many different economic indicators and events that are still kind of coming together. The possibilities for 2014 are just overwhelming. As a good friend of mine, and one of those high-income earners I mentioned, says, to create true wealth, you need to position yourself in front of a trend. And guys, that's what has me so excited right now. A lot of trends are coming together, and I believe for the first time in my life, I'm at the right place and at the right time. The healthcare reform, it's much worse than any of us predicted last year. Millions of people are actually losing their health insurance coverage. Also, companies faced with higher costs because of the healthcare reform continue to reduce their workforces. We're seeing an unprecedented number of people in the healthcare field lose their jobs. Just this past week, I talked with a pharmacist that was talking about how during National Pharmacy Week back in October, he works for a hospital. You know, they had all these plans in the hospital to celebrate National Pharmacist Week. You know, they had all these events going on. On Wednesday of that week, the hospital put in their in-house magazine inviting people to come down to the pharmacy. They were going to have some prizes to give away and some things like that, and let them tour the pharmacy and all to see how things work down there. And they had all this stuff planned for Pharmacist Week, National Pharmacy Week. And on that Wednesday, the Wednesday that they brought everybody down into the pharmacy, corporate came in and laid off several pharmacists and pharmacy technicians. I've also heard from a nurse practitioner recently, works in Colorado. She's been a nurse practitioner 5 years somewhere else, moved to Colorado, been a nurse practitioner there for 3 years. She was let go of her job. Okay, and as a nurse practitioner, she's not able to find another registered nurse job because nobody wants her as a registered nurse, because they think as soon as she finds a new nurse practitioner position, she's just going to quit the registered nurse position and take the nurse practitioner position. So people in the healthcare industry, people whose jobs that all of us thought were safe, they're losing their jobs left and right as a result of the healthcare reform. And it's not just confined to the healthcare field. People and companies all across America are losing their jobs because of the healthcare reform. Also, as a result of these problems, I believe that the stock market is going to be very volatile, quite possibly losing much of the gain that it experienced in the past year. So the ramifications of healthcare reform are just beginning to be felt, and I think it's going to get much worse. Unemployment's going to grow, especially in the higher income jobs. Unemployment's going to grow, and we're just going to see a complete mess this new year. Also, new college graduates, they continue to graduate from school and not be able to find any type of gainful employment. Many of them are deep in student loan debt. They're reaching the age where they're coming off of their parents' insurance plans. They're being forced into the federal government's insurance program, which is expensive, has extremely high deductibles, and they're feeling hopeless. You know, why would they want to pay those high deductibles for insurance they're not even going to get because the deductibles are so high? They don't have jobs. They're having to work 2 or 3 jobs as waiters and minimum wage positions. It's just the employment situation is just unbelievable. Also, as all these baby boomers I feel like they're going to start feeling a pinch in their retirement accounts. With the stock market going down, it's going to make their accounts worth less. And as all these unemployed health workers continues to grow, as all the college graduates continue to be unable to find gainful employment, and you have an influx of some of these retired people trying to find jobs to supplement their income, we're going to see a huge influx into the home-based business industry because there's just nowhere else for them to go. And my team and I are going to be there to help those people make that transition into the home-based business industry. And if you want to learn more about what we're doing, then I encourage you to visit my website, aimhighenergy.com. That's aimhighenergy.com. I don't usually do this, but one of my mentors in this industry, his name is Eric Worre, he recently made a video blog where he's making some predictions for the new year as well, and I'm going to share that with you as well in this blog post. So if you just scroll down the page below this video, you'll see a link to his video. I want to share that with you as well. In the meantime, feel free to give me a call. Contact me through the blog. If you visit the aimhighenergy.com website, there'll be a contact form on that website. I would love to talk with you and share with you how my team and I are helping people make that transition into home-based business, how I have made that transition myself, have created an extra income that basically has paid all my bills during the time that I was, the 2 years that I was unemployed. I got that business, got that income up to where it paid, kept the lights on, kept the water flowing, kept the food on the table, kept gasoline in the cars. So I want to share with you how I did that and share with you how I'm helping the rest of my team do the same thing as well. Again, the website to visit to find out more information about that is aimhighenergy.com. 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 Until next time, I hope you subscribe to my blog post. Just find the link somewhere on this page. If you are, again, watching this on YouTube, you can go see the blog and see the link to my friend's video by visiting my blog site, which is aimhighwithkeith.com. Talk with you guys in the near future.